Hello. Is this thing on? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Hello. Alright, just give me a sec here. I'm gonna share out the live stream. December 24th, 1980. A record. There we go. I think I've done... Okay. Give me a sec here. Nicholas Moore and Octostomp Plays. What's up? Hey, Jim, my comment reached 60 likes. Nice, man. That's good. Hello everyone, this is the Video Game Maniac, and welcome back to another chapter in this visual novel classic. Well, maybe not a classic, more like a hidden gem if you asked me. Kind of like the hidden gem that I still gotta find in this game. Last one of The Secret of Cape West. About Origami King. Ah, nice. What kind of comment did you leave? Wednesday, December 24th. I head into town for the afternoon. My mission is simple. To find something nice for Rachel and Mila for when I meet them later. With all that's been on my mind lately, I realized that I've been less irritated by Christmas. Less than usual, anyway. Now, though, it doesn't take me long to return to my former self. By the way, how is Origami King, anyway? I've never played a Paper Mario game outside of Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, which kinda counts, kinda doesn't count. It's a crossover, anyway. No matter where I go, all I hear are Christmas songs. What's a good Christmas song? Or maybe, let me rephrase that. What's a Christmas song that I like? I know Coldplay made one. I pass parents and children, lovers, their faces brimming with happiness. All of them clutching their precious Christmas gifts. I hate this time of year. Aw, freaking Grinch. On the Switch. Yeah. Gotta shake this out of my head and refocus myself. Maybe someday I'll play through the Paper Mario franchise. I'll start with the Nintendo 64 one. Problem is, do I get a Nintendo 64 and play it on that? Or do I just buy it on the Wii U eShop or something? That is, of course, if the Wii U eShop is still even available. I don't think the Wii one is. As I attempt to do so, I stop dead in my tracks. Before me, in front of a nearby building, stands a huge, brightly lit Christmas tree. I was raised Jehovah's Witness, by the way, so holidays... to make a long story short, I don't really celebrate them nowadays. Since I don't really consider myself Jehovah's Witness, I just want to say I'm raised Jehovah's Witness. I have good morals, I'll say that much. Holidays? It's kind of like... Sometimes I celebrate them in my own way, like preferring to play, like playing horror games, during October, because, you know, Halloween. There's nothing really special about this tree, but something about the star draws me in. Before I know it, I find I've been staring at the star for the last few minutes. I've been trying not to, but I finally give in and think about what Christmas means to me. I cast my mind back to 25 years ago. My dad had just been killed, and my mom had fled this town with me in tow. We just started our new lives in Manhattan. My mom and I walked the streets of Manhattan that day, not knowing a soul. It was Christmas Eve then, too. Neither my mom nor I dared to buy anything, or look at anything, or even talk. We just kept silently walking hand in hand through the cold, wintry streets. That was the day I learned to hate the sound of Christmas songs. I swear to God, if I ever see the Alvin and the Chipmunks and they're singing their Christmas songs, I will strangle them until their heads pop. God forbid what he thinks of the live-action ones. There were 4 of them, weren't there? Yeah, I'll say the first one was mildly enjoyable, and then the rest of them were just cash grabs. Although the 4th one had some decent humor from what I remember. I can't find anything good for Rachel or Mila. The promise I made to Rachel about tonight rings in my ears as I make my way back. Huh. How long was I out? Wow. Saved by the bell, huh? My buzzer suddenly sounds. Who's that? Who's that? Who's at the door? I don't think they allow, I was about to say, I don't think they allow pets in here. Because I haven't seen anyone own a pet in this game. I mean, this place was originally a hotel. Mila. Ah, familiar face. Hello, Kyle. Are you on your own? Kyle, I wanted to tell you something, Kyle. Tell me something? What is it? Did something happen to you? Come in, we can talk inside. I'm sorry I wasn't here when you called in the other day, Mila. That was like, what, 2-3 chapters ago? That's alright. I should have let you know I was coming first anyway. At least, that's what Rachel said. She told me to call before I come and see you next time. I see. As far as I know, we were planning on meeting up tonight. Rachel told you about dinner, right? Yes, she told me. But the dinner's been cancelled. Got something better lined up? No, not me. Rachel. Oh? That's what I came to tell you, Kyle. She can't come and have dinner with us. Why not? I thought she was looking forward to it. She can't go because... Oh. Ed's been taken to the hospital. What? When did that happen? Just this morning. There was a call from the hospital this morning saying that he'd been admitted. Rachel left shortly afterwards. Why the hell didn't somebody tell me about this straight away? Ed said not to. He was very clear about it. He said it was just the same old, nothing to fuss about. Yeah, because he's an idiot. Kyle, what did he mean by same old, His heart, that's what. He has a heart problem. If he gets stressed, he gets these spasms in his heart. He's been told 1,000,000 times to go to the hospital if he's not feeling right. Are you worried about him, Kyle? Our problems are serious. Damn right I am. His laid-back attitude about this really pisses me off. I can see. I actually remember getting a cardiogram. I think that's the proper pronunciation for it. I think like 2, maybe 3 years after I had my second spontaneous pneumothorax, which actually required surgery for. Maybe it wasn't 2 or 3 years ago. I think it was... No, I'm sorry. Not 2 or 3 years after my second spontaneous pneumothorax. I think it was after a year. What they wanted to make sure was I didn't suffer from any particular disease that might affect my heart, which is why it seemed a little odd originally that I had 2 spontaneous pneumothoraxes. To make a long story short, no. I'm just a little bit, you know, tall white person, which tends to be the, likely, target of a spontaneous pneumothorax. I can see. But with somebody as capable as Rachel nearby, I'm a little less worried. If anything happens, no matter how much Ed protests, Rachel lets me know. That's just what she told me, too. If anything happens to him, she'll let you know. Good to hear we're on the same wavelength. Anyway, I'm really sorry that we have to take a rain check on that meal. I promise I'll make it up to you once he's out of the woods. I'll take you and Rachel out for a meal then. Kyle, I have to go back to Seattle tomorrow. What? Tomorrow? Already leaving? I've got to finish a picture. I have to get my winter project done as soon as I can. I sometimes think I take too much time with my pictures. The time just flies by. Can't be helped, I suppose. This is 1980, too. I mean, the best type of video game that's out in the market right now is probably a Game & Watch from Nintendo. Huh? Wonder if that's Rachel. Can I answer it? Sure, go ahead. She almost looks like Rachel right now. Hello? Yes, that's right. No, I'll pass you over. It's not Rachel, Kyle. Then who is it? I don't know, but it's a woman. The plot thickens. Hello? Oh. It's me, Kyle. Mom? Who was the girl answering the phone? Just a friend. I see. Well, it is Christmas Eve, I suppose. I'm happy for you, Kyle. Oh, boy. Happy that you're not planning on spending the rest of the day by yourself. Giggity. Slow down there, she really is just a friend. You shouldn't go jumping to conclusions. Oh, I see. Aren't you going to tell me a bit about her? Now's not really the time, Mom. It's complicated. And there was a whole video game about it last time. I'm not trying to back you into a corner or anything. You don't have to tell me. I'm not going to hold on too long, just so you know. I just wanted to let you know that I sent you a small package. Package? Yes, you know, a present. It is Christmas after all. That's not like you, Mom. Didn't we agree that we wouldn't do all that exchanging gifts business? But it's a special year this year. This Christmas you're the same age as your father was. Merry Christmas, Kyle. Ow. That's slightly depressing to think about. Mila. That was my mom on the phone. Your mom? Yeah. She's living by herself in New Jersey. She calls me from time to time. She lives on her own? What about your dad? He's not around anymore. He passed away when I was 9. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Guess I never got around to filling you in on my past. Now I think about it, I don't really know much about you, Kyle. But you know pretty much all there is to know about me. That's true. Mila doesn't have any family. Instead, she has a huge blank space in her memory. She lost her mom in a plane crash as a child, and was raised by her dad, who ran a gallery. An art gallery, by the way. Her dad got her mixed up in the incident in Hotel Dusk that caused her memory loss. After that, she spent the best part of 10 years in a coma in a hospital bed. By the time she had awoken, her dad had been killed. Kyle. Yeah? Do you remember Christmas last year? Just about. Yeah. You decorated that Christmas tree in the storage room of the hotel. It was so beautiful. Glad you liked it. I more than liked it. It was wonderful. I'll never forget how pretty it was. Whenever I think of Christmas, I have the image of that tree in my head. You know what? So do I. just remembered, Kyle. Rachel gave me something to give to you. It's a Christmas present. She did? Yes. She got it all ready to take to the meal. But since we're not going, you better have it now. Gee, I wonder what it could be. Thank you. I receive a bottle of wine. I place the bottle of wine carefully by the sink. You know, this wine is my favorite. I'm not much for alcohol, personally. Thanks for bringing it along, Mila. That's not all. I have a present for you from me, too. For me? There's nobody else here. I hope you like it. Wow, it's... Damn. It's me. I did it myself. Damn, I look good. I received a picture that Mila drew. Now that's what I call a unique present. A self-portrait sketch. Or a sketch of myself. I think you might have glossed over a few of my rough edges, though. Of which he's got a lot of. Mila's studying at an art college in Seattle. She managed to find something she enjoys, and is really giving it her all. I really kind of regret studying veterinary technology. It hasn't done me any service. I should have just studied graphic design or something. There must be tons of things she finds tough, and some that other girls take for granted. She's come a long way from the silent young girl she was when I first met her. I'm sorry, but I haven't got anything to give you, Mila. I'll get you something next year, though. I promise. I'm not sure I can wait until then. Come on, don't put me on a guilt trip. I'm not trying to, but the truth is, there's something I'd like. What is it? Have a guess. What's the rating of this game? No. I'm drawing a blank. I've got no idea. I'd like a picture by you. Damn, where's my camera? A picture? Yes. I'd like you to draw me. Oh boy, Titanic wasn't invented yet. Not the ship, the movie. Not likely. Among other things, I don't even have a sketchbook. Not to mention, I'm not really the artistic type. Aww. Mila. So you won't draw me then? Draw me like one of your French girls? Oh god. Okay, you twisted my arm. I'll give it a shot. Hope you don't mind me doing it in my notebook, though. Hell yeah. Now, if she could just stay perfectly still for me. Not expecting a masterpiece here. But at the same time, I've got some time to kill. Hey, if I could draw on a drawing tablet, I can draw on a 3DS. You can actually not even bother doing this, by the way. This is a DS game as well, not a 3DS game. Plus, there's no color, so... Well, that's not a half-bad start. Try not to think too much about this, I guess. Just let it happen. Channel my inner Bob Ross. Even though... Has he ever drawn people? I can't recall if he's ever drawn people. For the most part, it's landscapes, mountainsides, campfires. The rough shape's pretty much here. Kinda wish I had more than just this pencil, though. I think I've seen people actually do a damn good job with this. You could easily lose yourself if you're drawing. I gotta make room for the eyes. It's not gonna look good, it's not gonna be a lot of space to work with, but still. I think she's mastered the art of falling asleep with her eyes open. It's getting there. If I do some more drawing, maybe I could think of like doing like an art live stream or something. Not half bad actually. When it comes to drawing, I'll be honest, I tend to do the face last. Maybe she had a little bit more. The shape feels just fine, it's just all I gotta do is the face. Maybe add some texture too, or some shading. Make it stand out a little bit. That's not bad, actually. Now I'm committed. Oh, I almost hit an eye there. Oh, I'm gonna share this. Hmm. No, hang on. Make it a lot smaller. I'm adding a signature. If I had enough time, I'd draw my logo. Anything else? Nope. That's it. Here it is. Just don't throw it back in my face, alright? When did that take me? Like 10 minutes? Thank you, Kyle. You sure you really want this? Yes, I love it. I'm so happy. You know, there's a little cafe downstairs. What would you say to grabbing a coffee or something? Kyle, let's skip that cafe. There's somewhere else I'd rather go. Oh, and where would that be? The roof of this building. The roof? This isn't exactly a skyscraper, you know. I don't think the view's gonna be that great. I'm not interested in the scenery. I just wanted to see the lighthouse up close. I've actually never been up to the roof before. I could have probably gone up there a lot earlier, but never really had a reason to. Right. Never thought that kind of thing would interest you. Still, if that's what you'd like to do, let's get going. Really? Thank you. By the way, fun fact about the sketch that I did of her, it actually ends up in the last Window novel somewhere. So, I guess if you drew nothing or did next to nothing, or I don't know, really gave it your all, it'll be on the book. Mr. Hyde. Charles? I was on my way to your place to see you. Are you on your way out? What can I do for you? Surely you haven't forgotten. Kyle? Huh? And who is this you're with? They're roughly about the same age, if I recall correctly. Sorry, Mila, but would you mind taking the elevator up to the roof? I'll join you up there shortly. Okay. I'm practically her godfather. Was that person you were with, Mr. Hyde? She was very pretty. Is she your girlfriend? No, nothing like that. She's a close friend of mine. A close friend? I see. Forget all that. What did you want me for anyway? I'd like you to return the spare key to room 205 as we agreed. I hand the spare key to room yada yada. Mr. Hyde! So, what did you think of room 205? Wasn't as special as I'd hoped, just a bare floor and a whole lot of dust. The view's a lot better from my room, too. Is that so? Lies. Well, Mr. Hyde, I must be going. Charles moves away and out of sight. God, I really should have been more artistic. I pushed the button for the roof. Now, where's Mila got to? Oh, nice view. Mila. Kyle? So, what do you think of the lighthouse? To be honest, it looked a lot bigger from the ground. It's actually pretty small when you see it up close. Why does the hotel have a lighthouse? Smaller than you thought, huh? That's what she said? That's what he said? I don't know. Oh, this song. Did I say something wrong, Kyle? No, it's not that. I was just thinking about something. What were you thinking about? Just that, when I first came up here to see the lighthouse, I thought the same thing. It's quite a coincidence. Sure is. Say, Kyle, why is there a lighthouse on top of this building anyway? 13 years back, this place used to be known as Hotel Cape West. I guess they were aiming for something that made it sound a little more coastal. So they figured throwing a lighthouse on top would really exemplify that. So I suppose you could say the best use of the lighthouse is to guide people safely through the crowded streets of the city. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Now I think about it. When I arrived in this town 4 years ago, I came across the lighthouse and something just felt different. I didn't even bother looking at any other places. I just knew I had to live here. Kyle. Yeah? Is there something on your mind? Why'd you ask? Do you ever worry about things? Or get lonely? I want to imagine that there's sexual tension between the two of them, but there really isn't. Is there anything that's troubling you? What makes you say that, Mila? I don't know. It just came to me after seeing the lighthouse. Yeah, there's something on my mind that I'm not sure about. And if I recall correctly, Mila was 18 years old in Hotel Dusk. I think she's 19 now. When I get lost in my thoughts, I sometimes feel like a boat drifting through the night. No lighthouse to beckon me in, just the menacing darkness and the waves. When I get like this, I just find myself counting the minutes till morning comes. I'm kind of glad I don't suffer like that emotionally, or I'm not that emotionally complicated. I consider myself to be a relatively level-headed person. Morning? Yeah. It doesn't matter how dark the nights are, there's always light at dawn. But the night is darkest just before the day. And I assure you the day is coming. Or was it the dawn? Always light at dawn. That's some Kingdom Hearts shit right there. Right. There's no need for you to worry like this though, Mila. You're not alone. If you ever find yourself lost in the darkness, just remember morning is on the way. I'll always be here for you too. Kyle. If you head round to the other end of the roof, there's a good view of the city. Wanna take a look? Yes, please. Mila walks to the other end of the roof. Oh, damn it. There's a towering lighthouse monument on the roof. It's the defining symbol of Cape West, and has been ever since it was a hotel. Yeah, nice view of the city, actually. Mila. You can see the park from here. I can see it. I sometimes take myself over there for a stroll. I find my favorite bench and just sit there in a world of my own. From time to time, a black cat comes by too. A black cat? Yeah. I think he figures that I'm gonna give him something to eat. He's pretty cute, with a star in his left eye. A star? Wow, he sounds cute. I guess I won't be seeing him anymore after leaving this place, though. You're leaving? Yeah, I am. We've all been told to vacate the apartments. This building won't even be standing here next year. Lighthouse will be gone too? I'm afraid so. Mila, are you okay? It's just... hearing that's made me a little sad. You wanna go back down? Yes, I think I should. No problem. I'll come downstairs with you. That sketch that I seen, that I drew for her, I kinda wish I could see it. Huh? Oh no! Damn it, has this thing stopped? Kyle, I'm scared. There's nothing to worry about. It'll get going again soon. Shoot. Are you okay, Mila? Kyle, I'm scared. There's nothing to worry about. It'll get going again soon. I hope neither of us are claustrophobic. The hell? That's weird. The buttons aren't working. What are we supposed to do now? I need to get someone's attention. Spider senses may be tingling. Huh? I could have sworn I just heard something. Must be going crazy. No luck. Someone might come if I keep making noise. I hope, anyway. There it is again. Of course, it's coming from the elevator. But I go check it out. Huh? The elevator starts moving again. What? Dylan. Mr. Hyde? So you were making all that noise in the elevator just now. What's going on in there? We were on our way down from the roof and the elevator just stopped. Think we should have taken the stairs instead? Or maybe we weren't supposed to begin with. Who knows? It just stopped. Yeah, no warning or anything. Hence the panic. After we banged on the door and shouted, it just started moving again. That'd be because I pressed the button. Obviously, the external buttons are working. So I'm guessing that the ones inside are the cause of the problem. Hello, VGM. How you doing, Cotton Pop? Whatever you did, it got the thing moving. Can't believe this happened so soon after the maintenance, though. Sorry about that. It is not fun getting locked in an elevator. I personally have never been locked inside one, but I actually do know a couple people who have. I remember I used to work in UCSF, in a lab building, One person actually got caught stuck in the elevator, and he was stuck in there for like 2 hours. Fortunately, it wasn't air sealed. But you can only imagine how boring it can be being stuck in an elevator for that long. Maybe they took a nap for all we know. I'll get the elevator people on the phone later and get them to check it again. You do that. Just one thing though. A favor. Could you avoid mentioning this to Mrs. Patras? Yeah, I'm not joking. Oh god. Like, worse, it must be a nightmare if you're claustrophobic or something. Or even if the lights cut off. If she gets wind of this, she's bound to kick up a fuss. You know what she's like. Sure, no problem. Okay, I'm going to contact the elevator people. Elevator people. Dylan marches away. Kyle, can you imagine being stuck in an elevator? I'm trying to, actually, yes. Basically being inside a giant square box. Like, almost like being in a cage. With no windows. Are you okay, Mila? Well, it's a glass one, in which case it's probably a little easier. I'm a little shaken, but I'm fine. Anyway, I really should go. Time to leave, eh? Perhaps Rachel will be with us the next time we meet. Be nice to catch up with her, too. You remember Mila, right? Mila. Huh? Tony? Oh, hey, Hyde! You certainly know how to pick your moments to turn up. What's he so happy about? What's happening? What's happening? I need your help. I haven't got any cash to spare. Oh, it's not about cash, man. I was just outside when the mailman was delivering this little package. There was no one else around, so I had to sign for it. A little package. Yeah, it's addressed to Mags. Thing is, I was wondering if you'd take it to her instead of me. Sure, hand it over. Seriously? Yeah, they haven't got the rent for her yet anyway, right? Bingo! He owes rent 4 months back, by the way. And the rent here is like $200 a month, I think. Didn't take you long to figure me out. I'll help you out this time, but get your act together and pay her the damn money. Yes, sir. So this is the small package. Very small. Fits in your hand. Imagine that. They send a little package that's small. It would be kind of cute, but also kind of pointless. I receive a package from Mags. You'll get crushed by all the bigger ones. I'll be sure it gets to her. I'm counting on you, man. Oh, well, I remember. Don't tell me you want another favor. No, just wondered what you're doing this evening. I had plans, but they kind of fell through. Oh no, Christmas Eve, too. Yeah, it's technically Christmas Eve right now in this game. How about joining me for a drink, then? I'll be honest, I don't like the idea of you sponging off me to drink all night. Come on, it's Christmas Eve. I have no plans to sponge anything off you. Anyway, keep yourself free this evening, you hear? I'll give you a shout a little later. Got a split now, Hyde. Just so you know, he's a musician, by the way. He's trying to make it big again. And I say again because he did make it big before, but he's got a bit of a temper, let's just say. Not right now, but back in the day. Package, so... Ah, okay. Yeah. Oh, hello, Mr. Hyde. Is there something I can help you with? I picked up a small package in the lobby that was addressed to you. Just thought I'd help it reach you safely. I see. That's very kind of you. Please, Do come inside. I think I've only been here like once or twice before. No, this is the second time. Mrs. Patras. And I gotta make sure I show her the right item too, cause I could probably get a game over if I show her other things. It is possible to, by the way. Just like in the first game. Here you go. Thank you. I wonder, who would be sending me a package? There doesn't appear to be a name for the sender. Ah! Mrs. Patras? This package! It's... What is it? Max places the small package under the table with shaking hands. Would you mind opening it for me, Mr. Hyde? I'm not sure I would... If it is addressed to you, after all. Wouldn't it be more appropriate if you opened it yourself? Well, She's been shaking since she looked at that thing. Alright, I'll do it. It's just a small package. What are you so afraid of? There's no music either. On the table is a package addressed to Mags. You want me to open it, right? Please. Why is she this shook up? Oh. There's a gold watch inside. Mr. Hyde. It's just a watch. A watch? Why's she so paranoid? Yeah, there was a watch inside the package. Phew, that's a relief. Just a watch. Thank you, Mr. Hyde. What do you think it contained? Something that I should note about her. To make a long story short, people have wanted her dead. That's the very abridged version. So, you know, she might have thought it was a bomb. What did you think it contained? Well, Mrs. Patras. Don't treat me like a fool. I beg your pardon? Come on, you refused to open a package addressed to you, asking me to open it instead. I think it's a little rude to just remain silent. Yeah, that's right. Put your goddamn foot down, Mr. Hyde. It's not that, Mr. Hyde. Please don't think so badly of me. Start talking. What did you think was inside? You can do better than that. Hell yeah. Don't treat me like a fool. I thought it might contain a bomb. Are we talking a movie bomb or something? Like, what's the recent movie? What was a recent movie bomb? Hell, I can't think of any. Why would anybody send you a bomb? And what gives with you making me open it? The ticking sound just got me thinking. Also what? Also, I recalled something else that happened. I received a troubling letter a while back. What kind of letter? A death threat kind of letter. Maybe. Here, take a look for yourself. I can actually see the writing through the pixels. Ignore this warning. Something something. Face the consequences. Max retrieves a letter from a nearby drawer and hands it to me. Yeah, what I just said. You see, I have my reasons for jumping to such conclusions, especially with a threat like this. I thought it was somebody's idea of a joke at first and tore it up. But when I saw the lack of a sender on that package just now, this letter just came back to me in a flash. There are all sorts of people living in this world, Mr. Hyde. Yeah, and social media brings out the worst of them. People who won't think twice before resorting to the most extreme measures. Just to secure a place like this, they don't care about the people they intimidate. Got that right. I apologize, Mr. Hyde. I didn't mean for you to see me in this state. Oh yes, Mr. Hyde. Who was that charming young lady who paid you a visit today? Why does everyone find her attractive? I'm very keen to know. How did you know I'd receive a visitor? I met her while she was in the lobby. She's very pretty. I just thought that I was a tad unusual for you to be entertaining a young lady. Wow. Wow. Jesus. Meaning what exactly? There's no need to get so defensive, Mr. Hyde. I was just curious. I wasn't out to cause any offense. I have absolutely no interest in giving any advice on who one should or shouldn't date. I know, huh? And they're not even dating, they're just good friends. It's complicated because of the first game. She literally has no one else to go to. Kyle and I guess Rachel, they're basically the closest thing to parents that she has. Thankfully, she's able to live on her own, so I think it's time for me to move. Backwards. I leave Mag's room. I know what I'm being offended. I'm curious about the way Mags was acting just now. It's my pager. I'd better head back to my room. And this time I'm taking the stairs. That was quick. Time to give Rachel a call. Red Crown, how may I help you? Hi, Rachel. It's me. Kyle, I've got something to tell you. Don't sweat it. I already know about Ed. So I guess you've met with Mila then. You met with Mila then. Yeah, that's right. I'm glad you were able to see her. Like, seriously, we sound like a mother and father right now, don't we? How's Ed doing? Grandpa Ed, I guess? Eh. Things have calmed down now. He's saying that it's just the same old problem, we're all fussing too much. The doctor thinks different, though. He said this time was significantly worse than usual. Think it's time I took a trip to the hospital? I don't think so. For his sake. You know why, right? We'll do anything to avoid letting you see him in this weakened state. Yeah, I know how he feels about stuff like that. He's like a bird, man. Birds don't show weakness until they're near death. Honestly, it makes it a little difficult when people have pet birds and they get sick. Leave it to me. I'll take care of him. I'll go and check on him at the hospital again later. Just promise me that if anything happens, you'll let me know. I'm not joking about the bird thing, by the way. Hey, Kyle. Yeah? Are you upset that we couldn't meet up this evening? You know I am. Right answer. Merry Christmas, Kyle. Merry Christmas to you too, Rachel. I'd ship those two. My buzzer suddenly sounds. Who's that? Oh, I could have just, yeah, pressed the damn button. Are you Kyle Hyde? Yeah, that's me. I got a small package for you. Another package, huh? What's it from? The label says Jenny Hyde. Must be the one Mom sent. Was Amazon around in the 1980s? Maybe FedEx, USPS, UPS. When was Amazon founded? So this is what she was talking about when she rang. About the small package that just arrived on the table. Speaking of packages, I think I'm actually getting some today. Just some Pokemon cards that I bought on eBay. You'll know them when I sell them on eBay. I sell the extras only. On the table is a small package that arrived from Mom. I actually sold a Charizard promo card just today for 10 bucks, believe it or not. I take off the wrapping and open the box inside. Looks like Mom's wrote me a card. Looks like Mom wrote me a card. Oh. The card reads, "Merry Christmas. In this package are some very precious things from 25 years ago. Your father had been keeping them in his case. Take care. Love, Mom." Mom. The suitcase that Dad had in his possession that night he died 25 years ago. The tatty old case that I still use today. What does she mean? What used to be kept inside it? Looks like a car key. What the hell's this? It's a car key, alright, but I don't have any particular memories about it. What would this be doing in Dad's case? I bet it's important. It's a Christmas card for my mom. That was sweet of her. There's an old baseball. Can't believe she still held on to this old thing. This is the same ball I used to throw around when I was a kid. Now I think about it. It was the ball Dad and I used to play catch with within the park. Something left to me by Dad. This is pretty heavy, even for me. Would have thought he'd give me a Christmas present. My buzzer suddenly sounds. Yeah. If I recall correctly, his dad died today. Or, no, maybe not today. Oh no, what Kyle's mom said was that he's exactly the same age as his father was before he died. So, yeah. 34 years old. So you are here, Tony. I've come to get you like I promised. Looks like we're going to be spending Christmas Eve together after all. Yeah, oof. That is kind of heavy to that's a lot to process. Just the two of us? What a nice thing to say. Jeez, don't get too excited. Besides, you're the one who said you didn't have any plans. What's gotten into you today? You seem a little livelier than normal. Well, that would be telling anyway. Well, that would be telling. Anyway, tonight's on me. Kidding, right? Do I look like a comedian? Well, unless his name was, Aaron from Game Grumps, then... He kind of looks like Aaron from Game Grumps, don't you think? A little. Maybe it's the hairstyle. I ain't joking. I'm selling the tab tonight. Just one thing, though. I get to choose the venue, and it's Lucky's Cafe. So it's settled. I'll see you later at Lucky's. Are we talking the supermarket, or... Tony leaves the room. Actually, are those supermarkets still around? His offer seems genuine. The least I can do is turn up, I suppose. Lol, you are right. I can't recall the last time I've seen the Luckies. Maybe they went bankrupt, just like Blockbuster, just like Radio Shack. Well, maybe, I don't know about Radio Shack. Maybe they're still around, but only in so few areas. Maybe like Circuit City. Remember Circuit City? I remember there was one like, near where I live, and it's not there anymore. Huh? Looks like Tony's a no-show. Nah, maybe he's fashionably late. Hey, Mr. Hyde. Welcome to Lucky's Cafe. Did Dad invite you here too? No, Tony did. Tony? Yeah, Tony Stark. Actually, that's not his last name. His last name is actually Tony Wolf. Yeah, I couldn't believe it either. Especially when he said he'd cover the bill. He's got a nerve. Like he can offer to pay for other people. Steady there. What's he done? Well, offering to pay for you when he can't even settle his own tab here. Claire. Hi, Sydney. Tony's a valued customer of ours, and don't you forget it. And don't go bothering Mr. Hyde with stuff like that. Dad. Yeah, okay. If you say so. Even you have to admit it's true, though. Why do you let him keep a tab anyway? None of the other customers get one. It's not just that, either. You invited him here tonight and told him it'd be on the house. Ow. That's right, I did. It's Christmas Eve, for crying out loud. If I want to spread a little happiness on the night before Christmas, I have every right. It's better to give than to receive. Oh, you do whatever you want. That's my college fund going away there. There storms off. Sydney. Truth is, I only came here tonight because Tony asked me to. He promised to cover my bill too. He did? So it's you he was talking about. That's quite amusing. Huh. What's so funny? Well, it all makes sense now. Does? I told him that if he didn't have any plans, he should drink here, on the house. Even on the house, I'd probably say no to alcohol, I'll be honest. I'd probably just ask them to give me, like, I don't know, a mocha or something. Coffee, some sort of fruit drink, I don't know. I really don't like alcohol, personally. That's when he asked me. He asked if he could bring a friend, too. I must admit, I half expected him to drag some young lady in here. Turned out to be you, though. Oh. Guess you must have softened to him a bit now then. Am I right? I'm not a big fan of alcohol. Yeah, I mean, I really don't see the appeal of drinking alcohol. Like, if I want to drink something, I want to enjoy the taste of it, not really get myself hungover from it. I've even tried beer once. I didn't like beer at all. I spat the damn thing out, because it almost tasted like soda, but worse. He's a crafty one, alright. What makes you think I even like the guy? Are you saying you don't? I just figured you two would get along. Have you heard any of his music, Mr. Hyde? Yeah, heard one song just a while ago. What did you think of it? It was pretty good. The kind of song that just sticks in your mind. I see. I thought you'd enjoy his music. Just between you and me, I'm kind of a fan. I've listened to his stuff when he was popular, and even when he wasn't. So perhaps when Claire says I go a little easy on the guy, she may have a point. I mean, he's practically a celebrity to him. Sydney. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I believe in the guy. He's got talent. I know that he'll go on to touch the hearts of millions with his music. Does Tony know you're his #1 fan? No, he has no idea. And if he ever hears about it, he'll no doubt get the wrong impression. Hang on, I gotta pause a little bit right here because I want to talk about something here. The most famous person I think that I've ever met in real life? Well, maybe the second most famous person. Let me list the first. But the first one I technically didn't actually talk to in person. I just went to one of his shows. This, you know, fluffy, Mexican comedian named Gabriel Iglesias. He is extremely funny. I went to one of his shows in Oracle Arena at Oakland, I think like 3 years ago or something. I was laughing my ass off. And then I think the second most famous person I met was, well, it was actually work related. I was doing food catering in my job. We went to a club in Oakland, I think. It was an indie movie club. One of the people that was actually there, fun fact, she was an actor, a child actor that was in the Hunger Games. She was that girl that was called what was the nickname that Peter Millark had for her? Something Fox. Fox Eyes, I think. You know, that girl that was just seen running to the the cornucopia, like running right towards it, grabbing a couple things, and then running away. And then we eventually see her later on in the movie just die because she ate some nightlock berries. That's her. And if he ever hears about it, he'll know that I'll get the wrong impression. Oh, I remember the girl, not the nickname. Yeah. When I was even serving her food, I even joked, "No, don't worry, there's no nightlocks in here," and she just smiled. I imagine she gets that a lot though, so I don't know if it was a right joke or not, but it was the first thing that came to my mind, so I kind of wish we weren't in a pandemic. I honestly kind of miss doing the catering part in my job. Oh well. Real fans, Mr. Hyde, don't need to make themselves known to the artist. They're happy to observe them from afar. They just sit back and wait for the music. Sydney, you're a real cool guy, you know that? Yeah, I know you're just having a laugh at me now. What he said just now kind of reminds me of, you know, just me being me watching other YouTubers. It is an honor when they actually acknowledge you back. Like, I actually have, there's this one YouTuber called the Terrorizer. He acknowledged me twice in different circumstances. One was on Twitter, and another one was on YouTube. It's quite nice, actually. We will get through this pandemic sooner or later. Yeah, we will. I'm just glad I still have a job. Yeah, I know you're just having a laugh at me now. Not at all. I'm being serious. Tony's a lucky guy if his fans are anything like you. Well then, I'll just take that as a compliment. Anyway, just enjoy the evening and drink all you want. Okay, but I'll be paying my way like a regular customer. What are you talking about? I've already said, tonight's on me. After all, this could be the last chance the two of you have to grab a drink here. I almost botched that, I'm sorry. Come on, I insist. Guess there's no sense arguing with you. I guess Tony will be here any minute. I'll come back round then. Sure. Before I forget, would you mind choosing something from the jukebox? Pick anything you like. It'll make a change from me picking the music all the time. No problem. It's basically the soundtrack of this game. That's what the jukebox is. After making his request, Sydney moves away. Hey, smack. Well, I ain't the fonts, but I'll give it a shot. Just because. This should do the trick. That's the music that plays when you go skulking around the 4th floor. Oh well, it was nice while it lasted. Everything's in the house tonight, Mr. Hyde. It's real kind of you. With this music, it sounds a little ominous. Huh? Hey, Hyde! Hi, Tony. Maybe I should have picked something a little bit more appropriate. Cool. Different vibe in here than usual. Someone's picked some good music tonight. Yeah, it sounds like someone's about to die tonight, actually. Yeah, Sydney asked me to choose something. Crazy. Never thought you'd be the kind of guy to pick a tune like this. Was Never Gonna Give You Up created in 1980? When was that song made? Right, down to business. This is a night for hitting the drink. What'll it be, Hyde? What are you having? Me? Well, seeing as it's Christmas Eve, I suppose the most obvious choice would be champagne. A few glasses of that, and something swingy to nibble on as we go. Perhaps a couple of sips of that 20-year-old brandy, too. Man. How does alcohol aging like a fine wine, huh? It's something I'll never appreciate, honestly. Sounds like you've planned this whole thing. Pretty extravagant, too. And why not? It's Christmas Eve. Not to get a little wild. Sounds like you're serious. Maybe I should consider lowering the pace? You don't want to bankrupt Sydney. What? I heard about how he invited you down here for drinks on the house. Damn, so you knew all along? Yeah, I have ways of making people talk. Aw, man, so I've gone and embarrassed myself again in front of you. Don't take it so hard. What's a little embarrassment among friends? What? Did you just say what I think you said? Say what? Unless I'm already drunk. I thought you said something about us being friends. Yeah, it might have slipped out. Kyle would be grump. Tony would be not so grump. I think I made a similar joke like this in the first game, but instead of Tony, it was Louie. What's so funny? Come on, did I suddenly become a comedian or something? Oh, is that supposed to be funny? Just because I'm dressed like a clown? I suppose you think I shouldn't have a gun either! I'm not laughing because you said anything funny. I'm doing it because I'm happy. You said that me and you were friends. Tony. Don't know what it is, but happiness seems to be in the air today. Which is weird because Kyle's rarely happy. I feel like I've been given a present from Santa. Has it really been that good? Sure has. Sydney offers to pay for my drinks, and you declare that we're friends. Also, I just took a call from the director of the radio show that aired my song. The director? He called you? Yeah, this happened in the last chapter, I think. Tony wrote a song called Believe. They said it would be on the radio on this show called Rock and Soul or something, and we'll see what the public thinks of it. Yeah, according to him, the fans were all over it. There's even been interest from a record label. Now I'm beginning to see what put you in your good mood. You see? This could even be my return to professional music. Comeback, man. That'd certainly be a bonus. I can't say I'm not a little worried, though. Worried? Why's that? I'm worried about the demo tape. The director told me he'd be happy to hand the record label a demo tape. I'm getting tongue-tied here. Thing is, before he can do that, I need to put one together. Without any cash, how am I going to afford studio time? If I had that, I'm sure I could knock together an awesome demo tape. So I'm worried I'll blow my big chance just because I couldn't get enough money. Look, Tony. This is, probably the option that a lot of people who properly played this game have selected. Let me explain. I think it was 3 chapters ago, I did a little crossword quiz puzzle to gain entry to a little contest that Lucky's Cafe was doing where one random person will win $1,000. And I think 2 chapters ago, I actually won that. Would $1,000 be enough? 1,000? Yeah, with that kind of cash, I could put together something that'd blow their minds. If that's the case, why don't you take this? Oh. I'm literally giving him my prize money. Not money that I normally earn, just prize money. Are you serious? But this is... It's a check for 1,000. I keep thinking that word is Spanish. It's a cheque for 1,000. And it's bona fide too. How nice. I know it is, actually. I remember the first time I played this game and the option was available, I was like, oh yeah, go for it. And damn. You actually get a very, the ending of this game actually changes a little bit because of this. Take it. Hold on. I can't take this, man. Sure you can. Do what you said. Put together that demo tape and knock him dead. But what if the tape doesn't make it? Lay off the modesty. It doesn't suit you. This is your chance to get back in the saddle. I know, but still. Listen, Tony. You need this money, right? There are fans out there waiting for you to get your ass back into gear. Besides, it's not like this is my life savings. I won it in a quiz. Just take the damn thing. Damn. You're sure about this? Never been sure. And you better make it disappear before I change my mind. Done. You're the man, Hyde. You won't regret it. You won't regret it either. I'm not gonna waste this chance. If you do, you'll have me to answer to. I'm gonna go all the Big Lebowski on him. He even has the hairstyle for it. Where's the nearest toilet for me to dunk his head in? So are you ready for a crazy night together with me, Hyde? Until you said that, I was. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be passed out on the floor before me, though. I think the most recent example that I can think of where people giving their lottery money away was, I think I heard about this in the news recently. 2 people who swore with each other made a promise like 20 years ago that if they ever win the lottery, they'd split it evenly between each other. They actually did just that. They won the jackpot. I think the odds were like 1 in 200-something million. They ended up winning 22 million. They were basically buying lottery tickets like every week or so, and they finally won. And they split the money evenly between the 2 of them. I think it's on the news or something recently. We're just 2 guys drinking together on Christmas Eve. What could possibly go wrong? That's what I'm talking about. Haha. Eh. Tony. You 2 can sure make some noise, even without any drink. What a nice story. Yeah. Freaking lucky, though. And to think there's even some people that have won the lottery more than once. Like, seriously, what the hell are the odds of that? Well, Sydney, it's only gonna get louder. Yeah, I gathered that. No sense in going hungry, though. Food's on the way. Shouldn't be too much longer now. They're just trying to slow us down. Not at all. But I will say this. You got the entire night, so why rush? The ultimate luck. Yeah. It's like, if life was a video game for them, they put all their stats on luck. Perhaps while the 2 of you are waiting for food, you could play a game of billiards. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Sydney leaves us to ponder his words. Well, you want to play? Sure, why not? And it's on. Again, the music doesn't help. I just chose it because I like that song. I just hope to God one of the pool balls doesn't hit some potted plant and it breaks and it turns out there's a key inside there. Imagine that. Billiards. So, are you some kind of hustler or what? By the way, you ever see that episode of Drake and Josh? Where Josh was actually a damn good billiards player even though he never played it? It's just because he's damn good at geometry. Drake was the one that was making bets while Josh was playing. And in the end, Josh made him apologize for it because he made a bet against these two buff guys or something. And it turns out they were people that Josh knew. Damn, Drake and Josh was a funny-ass show back in the day. Back in the day, maybe, but it's been a while since I played. How about you? I'm not bad. I play a bit. A bit, huh? How about we make a proper game out of this? Now you're speaking my language. How much you want to lay down? Good question. How about, if I win, you sing one of your songs? Sing? Here? That was Drake and Josh, but I don't remember the episode, but yeah, it's a pretty good show. Yeah, and it's good to hear that the two of them have, actually just about everyone in the show has gone on to do better things. Well, to my knowledge, anyway. Yeah, make it, the song I heard on the radio the other day. I'd like to hear that again. It's a deal. If you win, do a live set. But if you lose, I'm gonna make you buy me a glass of this place's best beverage. Fair's fair. You're on. Now that's a deal, and there's no going back on it. Looks like I'm finally gonna get a taste from Sydney's secret stash. Say that kind of talk for if you win. Well, I just hope my touchscreen is calibrated properly for this. So how are we gonna play this? How about break shot? Break shot? Yeah, the rules are simple. Hit the cue ball into the rest and sink as many as you can. Just be careful you don't sink the cue ball, and you get a big fat 0. The person with the highest number of balls potted is crowned the winner. So it's a one-shot match. Exactly, how does best of 3 sound? The first to score more than 1 wins. I got it. You ready? Yeah, prepare to lose. I'll go first then. Break a leg. No need for luck when you're as great as me. You can relax, Hyde. This will be over in a minute. Okay, now the music actually fits. Oh, he already got a gutter ball. I wasn't really paying attention, yeah. You're up. Whoop. Oop. This is gonna be tough. It's because of the way I'm holding my Nintendo DS like a book, so... Hup! Guess that makes it a draw. Damn, he got one. Not my greatest shot. You're up, Hyde. Yeah! Fuck. Nothing. That's it? Oh yeah, Tony's the man. Aw, does that count? I wasn't really paying attention, yeah. You're up. Huh. Is that a draw? 2 draws and 1 loss. Guess that means I win. You're off kilter today, Hyde. Damn. Hate to rub it in, but I beat your sorry ass. Yeah, I guess I'm not as good as I used to be. That sucks. You two seem really focused. There's no penalty if you win or lose, by the way. How's it going? What's everybody doing back here? Jenny and I are having a little friendly competition. That looks like fun. Can I join in too? You can count me in as well if you think you're up to the challenge. Okay, time for me to take a break. I'll leave the rest up to you. If you need me, I'll be having a drink at the bar. Guess I ain't gonna make him sing today, huh? Ah, well. But maybe I might score something else. I think I could actually challenge Sydney, if I recall correctly. So, Mr. Hyde, are you up to taking me on? If you win, I'll crack open a bottle of finest vintage bourbon I've been keeping. What do you say? Yeah, prepare to lose. The overconfidence of youth. I'll go first. What, you're not gonna ask anything from me? Go right ahead. I hope you're ready. Watch and learn. Dang, I already got one in. What if I do a bank shot? Well, that could have been better. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. Huh. Oh, God. Hey, I got one! A draw. Oh. Oh, for a second I thought I was about to get two. That could have been better. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. One for the money, two for the show, and yeet! Damn! Choke. Fuck. What happens if we draw? Well, that could have been better. Ah, I choked. Aww. 2 draws, 1 loss. Not exactly overwhelming, but still my win. Now, what did I expect from you, Mr. Hyde? Aww. That's victory for me. Looks like you got plenty of practicing to do before you have a chance of beating me. That means you'll be sticking to the more reasonably priced drinks tonight. Yeah, no need to rub it in. Anyway, I'd better head back to the cafe. See you later, Mr. Hyde. Still, GG. Yeah, that's true. It's just a minigame anyway. It doesn't change, the outcome of what I would do. What would you say to a friendly game against me, Mr. Hyde? If you win, I'll make you a wonderful meal you'll never forget. So, shall we play? If I genuinely cared, I could have just saved before all of this and, you know, played until I won, but there's no real point in doing so. Yeah, prepare to lose. Yeah. Great. Hope you don't mind being beaten by a girl. Do your worst. Just so you know, I'm not going to go easy on you. Ah, man. So far, I'm 0-2. Start us off, okay? Oh, that was a good one. Your turn, Mr. Hyde. Yep. That's just not my day today, huh? Oh, well, I guess we all have our off days. Score 1 for me. Jesus. Now the music is appropriate. Damn. A straight winning run for me. I guess I'm a bit competitive when it comes down to it. Ouch. Yeah, looks like I'm the winner. I'm gonna go kill myself now. You might want to go and get some practice before you play again. I can't have gotten this bad. It's be getting old. Unfortunately for you, you won't be tasting my extra special food tonight. No need to worry though. I'll start bringing you something yummy. Okay, I better head back to the bar. Catch you later, Mr. Hyde. In an alternate universe, I would have destroyed all three of them. I would have heard Tony Wolf sing while I drank some of the best bourbon that Sydney's got and enjoyed a gourmet style meal or something. I don't know. Damn. I can't even be in here anymore. So this is the cafe's restroom. I wonder if my head can fit in one of the toilets. I don't come in here all that often, but whenever I do, it's clean as can be. Oh. Do I really have to be here, though? Huh? It's Will White. I think this is the first time I've ever seen him here, in here. Huh? Is he looking at me? As I briefly make eye contact with Will. He reaches out to the glass on the counter and drinks the contents down in one. After that, he steals another glance at me. Why, hello there, Mr. Hyde. Are you by yourself? Not this time. I'm with a friend. That's a shame. I thought perhaps I could join you for a drink. Oh, you did you? Yes. In fact, I've been waiting for the opportunity to have a drink with you for some time. Tell you what are you having? Maybe we could have just one drink together. I don't feel like it. They both sound like no's. No offense, but I don't feel like it. Oh, is that so? We're both going to be leaving this place shortly anyway. What's the sense in making friends if we won't ever see each other again? Ow, that is blunt. Something funny? Not really. It's just that reaction was precisely the sort of thing I expected. You got me all figured out, huh? I do believe I have, Mr. Hyde. You're stubborn and selfish, and like everything to go your way. You have a distinct inability to read the emotions of others, and are outspoken. And you have no qualms about ordering other people around. But you're keen not to let others learn of this trait, as word travels fast. In short, you have a very tiresome personality. And you like to talk a lot. Tell me, Mr. White, do you normally run off at the mouth this much, or is it the drink speaking? Hope you don't talk to your customers this way. I'll let you guess, shall I? To be honest, I couldn't care less. Oh. You see, it doesn't matter to me which it is. I've already decided that I've got far better things to do with my time than talk to you. Especially seeing as this is Christmas Eve, and I'm trying to enjoy myself. I'm sorry you feel like that, Mr. Hyde. I was hoping we could spend a while delving into some philosophical conversation. I'm willing to bet you'll come to regret refusing my offer to talk. Anyway, I must be on my way. I'll be honest, he almost feels a little bit shoehorned into this game. Because this is like, what, the second, maybe third time I've talked to him? Will slithers off. Who the hell does he think he is? Huh? Betty. I know it's technically still a day early, but Merry Christmas! Betty! Oh, hi, Tony. Oh, hi, Mark. Looks like my luck's really in today. I didn't expect to see you here. Oh, I remember someone else actually told me something about Tony. He almost looks like Tommy Wiseau in The Room. Or whatever whatever character he played in that movie. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. I still can't believe they made a... James Franco made a movie titled The Room. God damn, that's meta. I gotta see both of those movies, honestly. Looks like my luck's really in today. I didn't expect to see you here. I thought you'd said you had plans this evening. Yeah, I did. I had lots of them, but they kind of disappeared. Is that so? Well, you're here, though. But that present I promised you before. It's okay, Tony. Besides, I'm more interested in having a few drinks. How would you like to join me? It'll be my treat. Would I ever? Typical. First sign of some skirt and he's off like a flash. I'm sorry, Hyde, but you know how it is. Hey. Don't mess this one up. You got it. Did I miss something? Do you already have plans? Me? Plans? Not a thing, baby. Okay, that's good. You had me worried for a second there. Anyway, do you know any good places? Sure do. Leave that to me. Okay. Just give me a moment, will you? Hey, Hyde, can I ask you something? What is it? I ain't even had anything to drink and I'm already a mean drunk. So where are you taking her? I gave the impression I knew plenty of decent places, but the truth is, I can't think of one. You gotta help me out, man. You know anywhere decent? That's a tough one. How about taking her to the place we went to before? The atmosphere was pretty good and you could play her your song. True. Plus I've got a tab running there too. Thanks, Hyde. I'm gonna take your advice and head there. This is your moment, Tony. Don't mess it up. I guess Kyle ain't much of a wingman, huh? No, I'm sorry, he is kind of a wingman. But I'm gonna be there in person, just giving him some advice. You might not get another one. I hear you loud and clear. Okay, let's do this thing. When he leaves the cafe together with Betty, ears open. That Tony's got a nerve. I was going to let him spend the evening here on the house. Guess that just leaves me and you to enjoy the evening. Guess so. Time for some drinks. Oh, Mr. Hyde. Claire? Your food's ready. But where's Tony got to? Traitor. He's got a better offer from Betty, I'm afraid. Might be a booty call for all we know. What? He left without even tasting my delicious food? Forget about him. He's not worth it. I still can't believe I gave him $1,000. No, I don't think I owe him that drink anymore, so... Sucker. Even when I lose, I still win. I hope you're ready to enjoy our special Christmas Eve banquet. I'll bring it over to your usual seat. Thanks. Yo, Gatorade me, bitch. That sure smells good. I'm starving. I think Gatorade was around in 1980. I think. Sorry for the wait. Here you go. It's bourbon and roast chicken. Ooh, that looks good. The bourbon's the same one you usually order, Mr. Hyde. The roast chicken is fairly standard, but I basted it in a special sauce. Sounds delicious. Well, I sure hope it is. Enjoy! Claire leaves the food and drinks on my table and moves away. There's a glass of my usual drink and a plate of roast chicken on the table. I'm more of a burger person, personally, but I gotta admit that does look good. That smell sure is fantastic. If I recall correctly, we're nearing the end of the chapter. Sydney. Ah, Mr. Hyde. Still drinking, I see. Yeah. They're not around? No. She said she had plans to meet up with a friend and went out. Looks like it's just you and me now. So what do you say? Shall we have something to drink? Sounds like a plan to me. Damn. Sydney dims the cafe lights a little and leaves the counter well lit. He takes what appears to be some sort of special bottle from one of the shelves. It's a bottle of extra old brandy. The kind of stuff I've only drunk occasionally. It's got a smooth taste with a fruity aroma and real impact. Sure, it'll get you drunk all right, but at least you'll be a sophisticated drunk. Sydney and I raise a toast and drink our fill of the exquisite brandy. It really is fantastic. You really know a good drink when you have one, Mr. Hyde. You're just like my ex-wife in that respect. Is that so? When we used to run this place together, we used to have a quiet drink, just the two of us, after closing time. Why did the two of you separate? It wasn't her fault. It was mine. I was way too stubborn. I can see it so clearly now. But it's far too late to do anything about it now. Looks like I'm getting lost in my thoughts a little here. By the way, have you ever heard a song called Promise? Can't say I have. I think this might be the perfect night to play it. The perfect night? Can't think of any better time than when you're alone on Christmas Eve. If you've never heard it before, you really get the most out of it tonight. Sydney places a single record on the counter. Ah! I saw the same image at the title of the, on the opening of this chapter. It's only until now that it comes into play, huh? I take Sydney's record. Quite an old one you've got here. Yeah, it's old, alright, but just brimming over with memories. There was only one copy of it at the shop I went to. I was keen to buy it. Thing is, Clara's mom had gone there for the exact same reason. Let me guess. That's when you fell in love, right? Absolutely. It was love at first sight. What kind of woman was she? She was the best. At least, the best for me. Do you still feel that way even though you're separated? Of course! What am I saying? You're pretty good at making me say the most embarrassing things, Mr. Hyde. Believe me, I'm not trying to. Another drink. I think I've reached my limit. Then it's probably time for me to shut this place up for the night. Thanks again, Sydney. I had a great time. Me too, Mr. Hyde. Me too. Like I said, you really gotta love the characters in this game. And in Hotel Dusk. I wonder what kind of song the record I got from Sydney is. By the way, the $1,000 check that I had, you know what else I could have used it on? I could have actually used it on the best bourbon that Sydney has. But believe it or not, it costs $1,000 a bottle. Jesus. I can't believe alcohol costs that much. So that's another option of that money. And after that, I don't really know any other options about what you can do with that 1,000. Maybe I should give Sydney's record a listen. What? 1,000 a bottle? Yeah. So this is the song that means so much to Sydney. Promise, huh? The kind of song that makes a person depressed if they listen to it alone. Aw. Really enjoyed it. Guess this is the final Christmas Eve I'll be spending in this apartment. Okay. I think it's time I gathered my thoughts about all that's happened. It was more of a funsy chapter, if you asked me. The morning of December 24th. I walked into town, heard the festive songs, and returned home. Then my buzzer went. I opened the door and saw someone waiting there. It was... Right. I opened the door only to see Mila standing there. She told me that Ed had been admitted to the hospital and Rachel was looking after him. After exchanging gifts with Mila, I suggested we go to the cafe. However, Mila said she'd rather take a look at something on the roof. What did Mila want to look at? The lighthouse. A lighthouse on the top of the roof. Right. She said she wanted to see the lighthouse on the roof up close. We headed up to the roof to do some sightseeing. It was the first time we'd chatted properly in ages. The sequel, by the way, takes place about a year after the first game. And roughly around the same time, too. After Mila went home, I met Tony in the lobby and took a small package from him. The package was addressed to Mags, and I took it to her in person. As soon as she saw it, she started shaking and asked me to open it instead. What was it that Mags thought the package might contain? A bomb. A chicken. Really? Right. She thought that the package might contain a bomb of some sort. She went on to tell me about why she thought a bomb might be inside. Apparently, she'd received a threat in the form of a letter in the past. Kinda reminds me of Carol Baskin in Tiger King. Joe Exotic actually sent her once snakes in the mailbox. Crazy. I called Rachel once I got back to my room. Chicken nuggets. I mean, unless it was like a package that went to like Wendy's or something. A food order. Once I heard Ed's condition had improved, I relaxed a little. I took a look at the package that Mom had sent. What was it I found inside? Right. There were several things in the package from Mom. A card, a baseball, and a key. The card explained that the other two items were from Dad's case. Tony invited me to Lucky's Cafe to share a few drinks with him in the evening. As it turns out, Sydney had already promised to treat Tony that evening anyway. We all ended up playing a few games of billiards. Who offered me a drink after that? Right. It was none other than Will White who offered his company over drinks. I declined, and instead shared some drinks and conversation with Sydney until late. As the evening moves on, I listen to the record I got from Sydney. I reflect on the things that have happened over the last few days. Right after getting the notification that this place will be closed, certain facts about the building's past came to light. The fact that my dad is somehow connected to the events that happened here. I wonder what I'll feel when all the mysteries of the past are solved. I wonder what I'll find out about my dad. 3 more chapters to go. And if I recall correctly, it really gets intense. So, before I wrap it up, I might as well see the opening cinematic for Chapter 8. I mean, it'll probably be until... Let me see, today's Monday. I plan on taking tomorrow off. I think I'll live stream Xenoblade Chronicles on Wednesday, so... I think I'll tackle Chapter 8 of this game on Thursday. I mean, I am pretty close to finishing this game, so... Visited him in the hospital after all. And on Christmas, too. It's a box. Ah, what's in the box? Until next time, I guess. Well, with that being said, this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. Oof. You might have missed this Cotton Pop, but near the start of the live stream, when Mila came in to visit, she actually wanted me to draw her. on the notebook, and I actually did do a little doodle of her. I think it turned out pretty well. I'll probably post it on Twitter or something. The reason why I also mentioned that is because I've been actually thinking of playing an art video game, live streaming an art video game. The one I had in mind was Art Academy, Lessons for Everyone on the Nintendo 3DS. I know there's a Wii U version, by the way, but I don't know. I think I'd be better off playing the 3DS version. It'll feel a little bit more natural to me. Who knows? Maybe I'll even do some art streams past that game in the near future. I mean, I do some drawing on the side, not as much as I would like, but I do some drawing. Plus, I really need to kick myself out of this art funk that I'm in, where I just don't really feel motivated to draw anything that isn't related to my second YouTube channel, so I could also learn some new art skills as well. I feel like I'm lacking in some of the basics, and I heard that game is actually a very impressive tool in teaching me that. Plus, I imagine I could probably have some fun with it, like when Game Grumps, well, it wasn't really Dan and Aaron, it was, what were their names? Ross and who else? When they play Pokemon Art Academy, I'm actually looking at that series again. I think I'm right around the middle so far. But yeah, this is where I'm going to wrap it up for today. So thank you so much for stopping by, Cotton Pop, and Nicholas Moore, and Octostomp Plays. I think you changed your name, actually. I think you were Octostomp Redux once. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be taking tomorrow off. Maybe. And I say maybe because, I mean, I have until the end of the month, but maybe I'll be able to upload my review of Toy Story 2 Buzz Lightyear to the Rescue for PlayStation 1 on my second YouTube channel. The video is just about ready. It's just I gotta do the art, but I do also work tomorrow, so we'll see. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.